Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Robin.
And I'm Narissa.
Today we're going to be talking about minimalist travel essentials and some packing tips that we have for you.
So 3 of the main categories that we came up with is going to be on bag size and why that's important, and then clothing and also toiletries.
So our first category is bag size. So automatically you have to bring way less stuff just with the amount of space in your bag. If you're just bringing that carry-on, you'll only have like max 40 to like 45 liters if you really want to go on the farther end of it. So you're going to cut out all of those non-essential items. You're only going to be bringing what you are going to be using on a daily basis. However, you want to make sure when you're packing, you do leave a little bit of space. Like you don't want to pack it full, just in case you're going to make some purchases along the way.
Trust us when we say you don't need as much stuff as you think you need. When my partner and I went traveling, we were gone for 3 months and we took a full check bag, backpack, and just put all of our stuff into that. And I was nervous going into that thinking, I want my own bag, maybe I need more room. You don't. You can definitely go without all the extra tank tops or shorts, whatever you think. And it worked out really well, and we only had to carry around 1 bag with us, which was awesome.
Yeah, so that's probably the equivalent of like you guys bringing 1 checked bag for 2 people is like you each having a carry-on size. Yeah,
exactly. It's doable. And you also are gonna have that second bag that you can bring too, just a small little one to have on the plane.
Like a backpack or a purse or something like that. Yeah. Also, another bonus with carry-on size bags, we mentioned it in a previous video when we were comparing carry-on versus checked bags, is that it's way more convenient to get around with just like a 40-liter bag on your back as opposed to like a 65-liter bag or even like a rolled suitcase. Like say you make just last minute decisions and you have to haul all of your stuff around yourself, it's just way easier with the smaller bag, way less heavy, which could also save you money too, because maybe you won't need to take a taxi getting to your hotel or your hostel because you can actually carry it. It's not an outrageous weight as a checked bag would be, so you could save money that way too.
Okay, so our second point is on clothing. And the strategy that we use when we're doing any sort of packing is you gotta lay out everything that you'd wanna bring with you if space wasn't an issue. And then from there, once you're looking at everything, you can start to eliminate things that don't make sense for your trip.
And another tip that we have is to really stick with neutral colors like browns, grays, blacks, whites, denim even is really easy to match. Like you want to be able to bring an item of clothing, like say if you were bringing shorts, like you want that to match with the majority of the shirts that you're bringing. Or same goes with shirts. You want to make sure that you're able to wear it with most of the bottoms that you're bringing, because then you have all of those outfit choices like, oh, I could wear my white shirt with my jeans this one day, but with my black pants another day, and you look like you're in a whole new outfit. So you look like you have more than you're actually bringing, which is really quite nice and just so easy. So maybe you leave your bright red floral shorts at home. That's probably not the easiest to match. So just thinking of that too.
You should also try to stay away from clothes that may need to be ironed, because that's a hassle and you might not have access to an iron all the time. Also, if you're bouncing around from place to place, having quick drying clothing is always a good idea. If you're quickly washing something at your hostel and need to get on a bus, go somewhere else, having clothes that dry fast is nice.
It can also save you money because maybe you just pay to use a washing machine and then you can hang your clothes to dry because it won't take so long, so you don't have to pay for that dryer. But yeah, like you were saying, like doing a quick load in the sink and then just hanging it to dry, super, super easy if they're quick drying.
You should also try your best to not pack really bulky clothing. That's gonna take up loads of room in your bag. So just try to avoid that. If you have a bulky sweater and maybe a nice thinner long sleeve, maybe go with the thinner long sleeve.
Also, another good rule of thumb to go by is if you are only going to wear this once or twice, don't bring it. It's not worth it. And that can go the same for your shoes. Like maybe you want to bring a pair of high heels for when you go out or go to a nice dinner or something like that, but that's not gonna happen all that often. Don't bring it. Just wear your pair of sandals. Like no one's gonna care. No one's gonna judge you. That's a lot of extra weight for like not a lot of use. Also, while we're on the topic of shoes, I had mentioned that you want to bring more neutral colors for your clothing. You want to do the same with your shoes. Not necessarily that they're neutral colors, but that they're going to match the majority of your outfits. So like maybe if you're going to a hotter destination, having one pair of sandals that you can wear with everything, that would be really nice. Or even your pair of runners, getting black or white or something that's not super, super bright that you would feel comfortable wearing with all of your clothing is really going to help you in the long run, because then you're not going to have to bring as many shoes, and shoes weigh the most.
If you realize that you do need another shirt or a pair of shorts while you're traveling, just go buy it. You can go pick something up at the thrift store, maybe you swap with a fellow backpacker, and then you have a new pair of shorts and you're good to go. Our last tip with the clothing is gonna be that you have to do a test pack before you go. Well before, at least a couple days, because if you're doing this last minute, this is not gonna work for you. You're not gonna do it properly, and your bag's gonna be overflowing. So do it beforehand.
Our last category that we have for you guys is toiletries. A big limiting factor for carry-ons is that you have to have a certain amount of liquids. I believe the rule is that it has to be under 100 milliliter per liquid item with a max of 10. So you obviously can't bring your big face wash or face lotion or body lotion. Like, you have to be more smart with the things that you're bringing. However, we've said before that it's really easy to get toiletries at the place that you're going to after you've already gone on the plane, so you don't have to worry about any of those limitations. Most places that you're going to will have like a drugstore or a pharmacy or a grocery store. It should be really easy to access what you need, considering, you know, people live there, they need those things too, so it shouldn't be an issue.
If you can, buy it when you get there. For example, instead of packing 3 months worth of tampons for the trip, you could just buy those when you get there, and then you have extra room in your bag.
Also, another way to get around kind of the limitations with liquids is seeing what you can switch to a solid form. Like there's bar shampoos and conditioners and body wash, and things like that will help you save space where those liquids would have taken up, and then you can use it for something else.
To wrap up this video, minimalist travel takes practice. Everybody packs differently, but the more that you do it, the more you'll learn what works best for you. We know that packing is stressful, or at least it is for us, but don't get discouraged, and just remember that less is truly more.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope you guys enjoyed this week's video, and we'll see you next Sunday. I think this is the smoothest video that we've done so far. Oh my gosh, that doesn't make any sense.
Wow. Did I say that right? That I like did not even. Just remember that less is truly more. Should I not say that?
We're being so serious.
Less is truly
more.
Stay tuned for other videos.